Last time on Let's Play the Ultimate Doom. And now, for more of the same. What up everybody, this is Kingdom Key 23 here, and welcome back for more Let's Play the Ultimate Doom. And today we're going to be playing the final episode of the original Doom, Inferno, on the ultra-violent setting using the Chocolate Doom source port. I'm Kingdom Key 23, and let's get started. That's my little tribute there to Big Mac Davis. For those of you who don't know who he is a pretty big Doom YouTuber. He's covered the original game and has done full walkthroughs for not only this game, but for many mods too, and he's very thorough, going for all of the secrets, all of the items, and all of the monsters. It's really good, and really detailed. I highly recommend checking it out. And you know, he has a really good voice too, which is why I just did that whole intro there. And you know what? I might be a straight guy, but I wouldn't mind having a makeout session with that voice. And then it'd probably end with a lot of crying, either from me, the voice, or the people watching for some strange reason. I don't know. That's open to interpretation for who was doing the crying there. But yeah, I just can't believe we're already towards the end here. It's been a long journey. It's been fun revisiting this game and sort of sharing my passion with you all. I'm just really excited to get to the end and sort of bring everything to an end. And you know what? Just screw you. I don't have time for your bullshit right now. I have things to do. I have places to be. I have people to turn into goop with my rocket launcher. Let's just get out of here and move on to the next level, shall we? But yeah, there have been a lot of Doom-inspired channels on YouTube coming out of the works. Like, well, aside from Big Mac Davis, of course, we got GGG Man Lives, he does a lot of old school shooters. Not necessarily a lot of Doom content, but hey, he's a big Doom fan, so that's already a plus right there. And like, he will talk about certain aspects about the Doom games once in a while, so it's really good stuff, really good stuff. He's one of my major inspirations for reviewing stuff on YouTube and just sort of editing videos in general. It's really good stuff. And then we have Icarus Lives, who does Doom Mod Madness, covering the latest Doom mods that have come out. And he's going to have a lot of Doom mods to look through for like ever, because like I said before, it's insane just how many of these mods people are producing on a regular basis, and it has no sign of slowing down anytime soon. Like I said, some are just like ridiculously elaborate when it comes to the visual design, level structure. It's crazy. I just absolutely love it. Again, it just shows the lasting power this game's gonna have. And, you know, that kind of saddens me when I shoot the Pinky with my shotgun. It's just not the same as punching him out. You know, it's a tradition here at Doomcember to punch the Pinky out, but it's just not the same about the shotgun. It just makes me feel very depressed. And whoa, took quite a few hits there, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And, you know, it's fun watching getting a different perspective from these Doom YouTubers, especially from Big Mac Davis when he did the whole walkthrough of this game, because there are things about Doom I never knew until I saw that video. And there we go, we punched him out, life is restored. So there's something I did not know about until recent. I'll show you what it is as soon as we take care of all the zombie guys here. And I saw some shotgunners. Steal them before I get murdered. Okay, all good? Alright. So let me show you. I had to eat my own words, huh? But anyways, let me show you what I mean. So you see this flaming Dorito right here? So if you go over here, there's a rocket launcher. I never knew that. That's so interesting. And, you know, it'll definitely be helpful later on in this level. Or later on in this whole episode, I mean. But yeah, Let's Playing is cool, because I know some people are just like, oh, I just want to play the game for myself, but it really gives you a whole new perspective on games you've played before. And because you get to see different play styles and all that. I mean, yeah, sometimes you'll get ones that will drive you crazy, and they're like, you're doing it all wrong, blah, 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 and all that stuff. But, I don't know. Just other times when you have someone who's sort of discovered a new way to play the game, it just makes you think back on it differently. It's really cool. By the way, this is really weird. So this triangle thing it's supposed to come up when you come over here, but sometimes it doesn't work. It's really odd. It's like, I don't know, you have to stand in the right spot, so it's like, I don't know how it triggers. It's really strange. Wasn't that pretty much YouTube commenters in general? We don't know what triggers them in general, pretty much. I tell you, man. Just one little thing and boom! Off they go. So we have, speaking of being triggered, look who it is, my good old friends, the Lost Souls. Never a good moment with you guys. Right, and actually, yeah, I have the Berserk. I don't know why I'm not using it. I should be punching this Kako out. There we go. We got some energy cells. Alright, we're off to a decent start here. So yeah, I like this level too. I know it can get a bit too maze-like, but I think, I don't know, it just works. Something about it comes together nicely. And in fact, there's one part I want to show off right here. Let's go past the flaming Dorito, which I would not recommend eating, because I'd probably, not even like a truck, like a giant truck full of milk would relieve your tongue getting burnt off. So let me show you this cool little thing right here. So first of all, it looks like a hand, which I think is really awesome. It just shows how much attention to detail that Sandy Peterson did here. But you see that arrow right there? That leads to a secret right here. Again, that's really cool. I love little things like that. It's really neat. And that's another thing too. Modders, they do some really crazy stuff, like being able to make like maps in like the shape of thing. Like I think there was one modder who did a map in like the shape of a comic book. Like it was a full-on story too. I'm like, that is pretty damn amazing. And the level itself is actually well designed. It's not like a mishmash of random objects. That's pretty cool. Again, major power to the Doom community, but also to the guys who made the original game. Because like I said, I think Sandy Peterson, his levels are hit and miss in Doom 2, but they work here. They really work here. And there are some hiccups, but for the most part, I think he did a great job. You know, especially with all the, the id guys having all the other stuff to do. So I guess the thing I wanted to talk about, because I feel like I'm kind of winding down when it comes to topics about just the original game, because I've talked about the level design, I've talked about, the classic music from Bobby Prince, I've talked about the id guys to no end, but I guess I want to talk about one of the things that I think is definitely another important thing that was introduced into the gaming world because of Doom, the death matches. And sorry, I'm just trying to find some more health. I want to get some more. I want to kind of be at 100% before I get that soul spirits coming up. Again, my selective OCD's kicking in, which I don't think that's a thing. Last time I checked, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Go find a Let's Player that has a PhD. I'm sure there's someone out there that's has a PhD and just Let's Plays these games. And they're probably very critical of that Surgeon Simulator game. It's like, this isn't right. You can't slow down time to operate on a patient. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, death matches, very important to video games in general, because I feel like they contribute to most esports. I mean, they're fighting games too, but deathmatching in a first-person shooter is definitely one of those big aspects, and we have Doom to thank for that. It's not the first one. There's this game, I'm going to put the name of it on screen right now, but there's this game that came out a long time ago, and in it you played as these smiley faces running around running around or floating around the maze, because they don't have feet, like our good buddies the Kako demons here. So you run around and then you kill people, and you actually get a lot of people into this game. It was crazy, but I think a lot of people technically consider that the first deathmatch, but Doom is the one that really kickstarted it, especially by coining the term deathmatch. I don't know what terming the coin would mean. Oh, that's just me and my mixing up of words. Alright, before I talk more about that, I'm not looking forward to this. You want to know why? Yeah, big freaking shock, right? But yeah, like, I wouldn't say that Doom's deathmatch was the best, because I think it was kind of, hello, this is future me. Past me got a bit too zealous and made a mistake about the death matches, so I'll silence him for a moment. Here's the deal. They always planned for deathmatch. They announced it in the press release for the game, and they didn't even have it implemented yet. Those boys were very bold, just like past me for getting the facts wrong. And while I mentioned Quake's influence to deathmatches, Rise of the Triad pushed it in the right direction too, so we can't forget about that. We rejoin the action now. I don't know if it was perfectly balanced because, you know, you just get a BFG 9000 and end someone's life, but it was really Quake that helped set the standard, especially when they made the weaponry for that game. There was definitely, I think they made them with deathmatch in mind, and of course when it comes to the original Doom's deathmatch, you know, the wonderful fans came to the rescue on that, because when you played deathmatch in the original Doom game, it was just through the main maps, and like they're long big maps, and they were not suited for deathmatch of any kind, whereas Quake was. But like I said, many fans, you know, back then when you had to get all of your wonderful internet content through that wonderful BBS server, oh my god. That's how you would get these things. And that's just kind of where it all started, you know? And it's pretty cool to think about. Just a lot of famous designers, like game developers, got their start through Quake's deathmatch stuff. Like Team Fortress, that was Quake, believe it or not. I mean, and that game is still going strong today. And we would have never had something like Team Fortress have not been for Doom coming around with the whole deathmatch thing. So it just kickstarted that whole idea, and then Quake ran with it. So still gotta admire it for what it did. And hey, Kako, how about would you help a brother out here and kill some of these Lost Souls for me, please? Well, I think he went after one, so that's a bit of a break for me, I guess. I guess it works. Good, Kako? I'll make your death not too painful? I mean, you can die besides the flaming Doritos. How about that? That'll make you feel good. But yeah, we wouldn't have any of these big multiplayer games like Overwatch, of course, and we have Quake Champions, which Quake Champions is alright. It's alright. It's not that great. I think one of the reasons Quake Champions just isn't that popular, I think, is because I think it didn't have a big identity. Like, I think one of the reasons Overwatch is so big is because it has such a huge identity with all these just memorable characters, these colorful worlds, and I don't know, Quake Champions just seemed kind of standard. But yeah, it's alright. Quake Champions isn't bad. I kind of enjoy it. It harkens back to sort of that old school first-person shooter, deathmatch style with stuff like Quake and Unreal. But yeah, Unreal and Quake 3, those are really good when it comes to the deathmatch stuff. I love it, because you play it with bots, of course. I would play it with other people, but I'd get my ass thoroughly kicked. I mean, maybe in a Doom deathmatch, I might stand a chance. I don't know, I mean, I'm doing okay. Well, I say that, and of course I get a face full of green fire. Well, he's dead now, so none of that. But there are more barons of hell littered throughout this level. So the fun has just begun, my friends. Just you wait. We got another Kako. It feels better to be punching, although you're not a pinky. It's still not the same. I'm very particular. It has to be a pinky, because that's where it feels right to me. Because it's not the same when you're punching a specter. Or maybe it's because I like alliteration. Just like punching pinkies. Come on. That's so awesome. I mean, who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like alliteration? But, you know, I will punch some more imps just because I hate you guys very much, and you totally deserve it. And what are you guys looking at? Why are you giving me those horrified looks? It's like you've never seen someone without their clothes on before. But at least give just, like, indifferent expressions just so I don't feel so bad. Come on, jeez. Don't hurt my feelings too bad. Too much, I mean. Alright, I'm kind of low on health, so I'm not even going to risk going for another sweet round of Punch-Out with that guy. And I think, did I get all the items here? Yep. Nope, not here, though. So, good thing I checked. So, I struggle a little bit to get all the secrets on here, because I think you have to be in a very specific spot at certain points, but I think I can manage. I think it'll all be good. I made sure to practice with this one a lot before getting into it. See, I like the design, too. It's like, there's just all these, like, intestines everywhere. It has that hell feel to it. especially over here, I want to show the beginning area off because I never really got a chance to. So we'll grab a shotgun and we go up here and like, look at this. This is so cool. Just, this is what you think of when you think of hell. Just everything looking effed up. It's so awesome. And get some more shells. And actually, there's one of the, one of the things here. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's on the other side, and we'll come back to that area later. But there's one in particular I want to show. It's like, yeah, that skull right there, that screaming skull-looking thing. It's like, no, not that screaming skull. No, we do not want that screaming skull. But I think that's the same one that they used for the intermission screen in Doom 2, which, they had to reuse a lot of assets for that game. Given that it had to be out in a year. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's kind of the strategy it did a lot with a lot of their early games. Like, Commander Keen, they had all the sequels and all that stuff. I mean, it did evolve Commander Keen, but it was kind of still the same. And then, oh boy, I think with Wolfenstein 3D, it was the worst. And, okay, this sheer laziness on the demons' part. They take all, like, intestines and flesh and just, like, spread it out throughout here. And then just here, silver metal room. I mean, come on, how lazy can you really get? Seriously. That's why, like I said in the last video, they're littered full of trash. There's trash everywhere. But then again, like I said, I don't think demons are they're that orderly of a crew. They're all about the pain and suffering. I mean, they're far too busy just shoving endless rats down their a victim's stomach than worrying about picking up the trash. They're very busy. They're very busy, demonic creatures. Alright, so yeah, like I said, Wolfenstein 3D was really bad in that department because they had Spear of Destiny, they had all these other episodes, and it was just a bit too much. Like, they tried changing some of the sprite work, but it just didn't pan out that well. But at least with Doom 2, they made, I think, a little bit more of an effort, especially with the new monsters and the Super Shotgun. And now it is time for the one, the only, the BFG 9000. Just look at it in all its colorblind glory. Screen, go away. Okay. I mean, this is one of the most iconic guns in any video game ever. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. Then, of course, the movie is like, oh, it's the Bioforce gun. I'm like, no, it's not. Come on. We all know what we were thinking the moment we saw BFG. It's big fucking gun. Say it with me. Big fucking gun. No substitutes. Nothing. There's just nothing compares. This is the gun, the end all of guns. I mean, there are definitely a lot of others that try to, capture that power, that feel, but they just don't come close. I mean, okay, I'm sure there are some that are really cool. Like, I like the one in Doom 3. Like, I have my issues with Doom 3, but I like the way you can charge that one up. It just make it even feel powerful, even stronger. I like the one in the 2016 game, but of course it just uses 3 bars, and I think I got all the secrets. We're about to find out. I'm just gonna give this wall a little bit of extra love here before we exit. Let's find out. Here with me. I guess this is it's kind of exciting seeing if I got all the secrets. Yeah! Oh, and we got them all too. That's awesome. Haha. I'm really proud of myself for how I did on that level. I'm very happy with how that came out. Because that is a level I struggle. Inferno is of course probably one of the only episodes I can actually die in. Because I'm usually pretty good, but this one I struggle with sometimes. But I've been practicing a lot, and I feel it's been paying off. So I feel happy, like, after all these years, I'm, like, competent at this game. I definitely don't compare to the speedrunners, but, I mean, come on, you can see how slow I'm going through here. I don't whiz through these levels. I want to say that I've done a semi-decent job of playing this game, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. So let's go here. Let's say hi to our friends. See these are our neighbors, Caco Demon neighbors. Weirdly, what's the guy's name from Home Improvement? Wilson? For his name, like, howdy ho, neighbor. I don't know why I sounded like Kermit the Frog just now, like, howdy ho, neighbor. It isn't easy being green sometimes, but, you just gotta go on. Right, neighbor? I don't know why I did a Kermit the Frog impression. I'm really weird like that. Alright, so the next secret is actually in a really odd spot. So I'll show you after we Oh, go back to punching pinkies. Oh, my favorite pastime ever. I don't know. I think I might. I think I might have a problem. I'm getting a little too into punching these pink demons out. I don't know. But yeah, it's the secret is right over here. You have to go in that teleporter room. You get nothing for your troubles. I think Sandy was maybe trolling us a little bit here. But you know what? I'll take that for the Terry wads. Because, like, you know what? If you're going to troll, at least be subtle about it. At least, you know, do something that's really funny. Here's the thing with trolling. I think if it's done well and it's something that catches you completely off guard and just makes you laugh your ass off, you know what? I can't get mad. I can't get mad. That was just really well done. We have more guys to clobber here. I don't know if I should go back for that armor. I'm at 192. I'm actually in pretty good shape right now. Of course, I say that and I'll die. Should I go ahead and punch some more? Sure, why not? Yep, I think I'm going to go back. Wait. Oh, really, Zombie Man? You think you could take me on all by yourself? Yeah, good luck with that.